President Trump nominated a conservative appeals court judge to fill the vacancy on the U.S. Supreme Court, Judge Neil Gorsuch.
Many legal analysts put him in the same class as the late Antonin Scalia.
It seems like the choice of Judge Gorsuch is a relatively mainstream choice.
I think it's going to be a really tough spot for Democrats, quite frankly. This is not an inflammatory pick. This is not somebody, as you all have pointed out, who is outside of the judicial mainstream.
The fact is that this man has a very distinguished background, so why pick that as a fight? Because who are you going to get next? And what issues are you going to raise, given the reality of where the Democrats are at this moment?
Today, U.S. Senator Shelley Moore Capito met with Judge Gorsuch. She describes him as a mainstream judge.
What really impressed me in my meeting with him was his seriousness about the law, his emphasis on listening to both sides, his passion about our country and our Constitution.
As Americans across the board, Democrats and Republicans should come together and support him. He is a very mainstream candidate.
Judge Gorsuch is a mainstream, respected judge who has served on the bench next door in Colorado for a decade.
What even Democrats have said about him who know him, he's an eminently fair and qualified person.
He got to this 10th Circuit with a unanimous vote in the United States Senate. No one opposed him. So I think he is eminently well qualified for this position, and he will be confirmed.
I don't think they could have picked a better person to succeed Justice Scalia.
Smart and independent, fair and impartial, thoughtful and brilliant are just the qualities we should expect in our next Supreme Court justice.
He's a mainstream judge.
I can't imagine the president could have chosen a more qualified, more principled, or more mainstream pick for the job of Justice of the United States Supreme Court.
He is well within the mainstream.
I can tell you Judge Gorsuch's opinions are among the very best I've ever read.
He has the integrity, the professional qualifications, and the temperament to serve on the nation's highest court.
Judge Gorsuch is not an ideologue. He's a mainstream jurist who will follow the laws as written and doesn't try to supplant it with his personal policy preferences.